Hello everyone, and welcome to what I believe will be the final instalment of unboxing of classic Amiga games. Yeah, pretty much reached the end of the boxes from this hoard that I'd received. I've got 4 left to go, so we'll squeeze them all into one video. So let's crack on, shall we? Right. Here we go. Nick Faldo's Championship Golf. This is a very light box. If you caught the other videos, you'll probably notice that the previous guy is quite a fan of golf games. So Nick Faldo's Golf, state-of-the-art golf simulation. So I'm just trying to compare the images from the other video we had the other week. So it seems like a reasonable interface, not too technical. Good bit of graphics. Very simple there. And there we go. Yeah, again, very simple. 2 discs. Disc 1, disc 2. And a very light game manual. So, very simple. A little bit of background there on Nick Faldo himself, his past achievements. And a little bit about him. This is literally that's 3 pages about him before you get to the gameplay. Gameplay's only a few pages. So there we go. So that seems like a fairly basic game there. That's again, should be a little bit of fun, and we'll try it out later. So very quickly, that's done. And now we have Archer Macleans Pool. From the author of Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker. So yeah, we also opened up Whirlwind Snooker the other week. And this is it. So this box is a little bit worse for wear. I've always had trouble with snooker and pool games on computers. The mechanics don't seem to be quite right. One disc, count it, just one. There we go. Not really much. Don't know what to say about that. There we go. Right, and this is actually a pretty hefty manual for this. So why is it so hefty? Amiga and the lesser Atari ST. Giving you a little bit of troubleshooting there. How to load the game. Your menus. Chalking the cue, bit of backspin. So if chalking your cue ever makes any difference, certainly when it comes to my game. Oh, no. So okay, so the manual is literally that thick there, and then we're in the appendices here. So pool rules. So this is actually just more like how you should play the game. Game storage advice, and this. Oh, okay. So you just about make that in the video there. So this is your copy protection again. So this is copy protected. Oh, okay, and the other. Okay, so now we're into what's that, Spanish, I think. So there we go. So that's it. So that's again quite a simple one. Done. And next, A10 Tank Killer. I think this was quite a popular one as well. Again, another one I didn't have. 7 new Persian Gulf missions. So no guesses that this came out after 1991 for Workbench 1.2 or better. Better or later. It's mean different things. Right. So yeah, 25 tons of flying mass destruction. Apparently, the war fog is back and better than ever. New A10, all new battle, blah blah blah. Look at this incredible 256 color graphics. There we go. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? Is that flying with only like half a wing missing? Looks like it, doesn't it? Eh? A little bit of damage there. Yep. Okay. So there we go. So let's pop it out the sleeve. Who was this? Dynamics. I haven't heard of them though. I don't recall them. Sierra. Right, so dynamics. Here we go. Got the paper labels on the discs for maximum production quality. Disc 3, 1 and 2. That's quite handy though. It shows you the version 1.5, and so a good bit of version control there at least. Let's just pop that there so people know what we're looking at. Oh, so there's quite a bit here. Okay, so manual. Again, that's pretty hefty. Documentation there. So your legal stuff, technical, MS-DOS bits. So loading. Here we go. So control and simulation. So yeah, your controls in the game. Overview. Okay, so different GUIs. Main menus, selecting your mission, briefing and debriefing. So the sim itself. So hard to try and tell. So this is based presumably on the A10A, which is say the older version, the one that they had in the Gulf War, which had really sweet FA when it came to sensors. Big gun go burr, but that's pretty much about it. A10 pilot manual, so a bit of technical details, some of the weapon systems there, and this is a quick reference card which is still attached to there. Urgent! So you must urgently register the game. Like, dude, it's been 30 years. It'll be fine. This organisation is still around. So some of your targets you're looking at and the weapon systems against you there. So that's that. Then flight instructions and your dogfights, as if, well, A10 can dogfight, but that's not what it's built for, is it? Historical overview. So a little bit of history there. So again, actually, there's quite a lot. It's actually quite interesting. There's a lot of some reused images there. So there's quite a lot of documentation here that drags you into the into it. Doesn't need much for the game itself. And it's a picture of the team. So back in the day, again, the devs. How many is that? What, 25 people there? Right, so that's good. Right, what else have we got here? So we've got a quick reference card for the controls. That's outside of the manual, so I suppose you get a couple of copies. And oh, a catalogue. So yeah, back in the days they'd throw a catalogue in, wouldn't they? With some games. So you go in and go, oh, let's see what else I can buy from this guy. I quite like this game. Roger Wilco, Space Quest 4. Is that the one? Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. I had on the IBM PC. I never managed to get past like the first few screens. I must try and break that. And here we go. And that's your mail ordering form. So you can order this through the post. Send them a check. They'd send it and cash it. There we go. And finally, warning: do not write protect your discs. The program who writes player information to disk and will not function properly if the discs are write protected. Wow, you might want to make copies of it then. Right. That's on. And finally, game number 4, the very last game, is the mighty Gunship 2000. I might have been saving this one for the end. I did have this one. I absolutely loved it. I'm not sure if I've ever actually finished it. But I played the living bejesus out of this game. It was so much fun. All new multi-helicopter combat simulation. go. Some decent screen grabs again there. Well, not screen grabs, they're screen. They're, I suppose they're nearest damn it screen grabs. I never played the original Gunship game. I did play this. Absolutely loved it. Enjoyed playing the different roles and different helicopters as well, because you had 4 helicopters to choose from. It was the Apache, the Cobra, the Black Hawk, and the Kiowa. Discs. Disc 4, Disc 1, Disc 3, 3, 2, 4, 1, Disc 2, Disc 4. Hang on, there are 2 Disc 4s here. Is that what's just happened? Two Disc 4s. It's interesting. Oh, chip and Sodbury. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, not too sure what's caused that, but that's fine. So we have, what else do we have in here? Standard Microprose things, your technical supplement for the A1200 computer. We have, a torn off sheet here with compliments. I wonder what's written here that's now gone. I wonder if we'll find that bit of paper. Quick reference key guide. And let's just do this piece first and do the manual at the end. Yeah, that's your registration card. Be a registered keeper of the game. And again, yes, in good old Microprose fashion. Manual, decent artwork. So we go through it. So let's give this a little flick through. So the mission, again, say this isn't specific to one helicopter type. It was several different helicopters, and they all had different capabilities and different weapons. The Apache was the main one that you would go for because that had everything on it. There didn't seem to be much reason to have the Cobra over the Apache. I'm trying to remember now if the Cobra might just been single engine in this as well, so it was just not quite as good. So these images, these screen grabs, they're not quite as good as you have in some manuals, but I wonder if they do that deliberately. Just they don't have to worry about it. They can just put it in low quality, black and white. You could set up. Oh, so I love this. So the setup before you start the mission. So you go through your briefing, you load your helicopter up, and then you do the final bits, which is meant to be this panel on the helicopter, and you can dial the codes in to set things up before it goes. I love that. Just building in a little bit of immersion where it was otherwise difficult to do so. The maps were very basic though. Everything was at right angles. Gauges and indications. There we go. So that's inside the Apache. I think that's yeah, to say there, Apache AB. So you only ever flew it from the front seat. Oh, did you have the Comanche on this as well? Might have had the Comanche. Let's have a look. Let's see what else. Let's get to it, and then we don't need to guess. Or am I making that up? So again, flying, how to fly. You'd also control a flight of helicopters, so there'd be several of them going out on a mission, and you would have some that you could pass orders to. You'd have crew that you could replace. There we go. So there's a Comanche, the helicopter that never was. Your basics again, science lesson. How does a helicopter fly? A little bit of history there. Korean War, where helicopters were first being used for a lot of medevac, and then Vietnam, where they became more aggressive. As time has gone on, we've adapted how to use them. Again, more science and more technical detail there, how the collective and the cyclic works. It's good, I love that. There's a bit of a dork, I'm quite keen on that stuff. Equipment and organization. So here we go. So your helicopter and weapon system. So you get the Apache, a longbow Apache. The difference between the Apache and longbow, I guess, is just the longbow radar that's fitted on top, and the different Hellfire missiles. Yeah, Super Cobra gunship. Comanche. So you did get a Comanche. So yeah, that would be my first choice, to be honest. I'd be going with that one, the stealthy one, but it doesn't carry many weapons. Kiowa, that's it. The Black Hawk. Oh, and the AH-6, the little bird, which is a little buzzy around tacky thing. That's the different weapons that you can fit. You could have stingers on the wingtips of the Apache. That's your ground units. That was all modelled quite good as well in the game, and they'd be quite good at telling you what enemy units were threats, how much of a threat they were. Anti-aircraft stuff, enemy helicopters. It's all Soviet stuff, isn't it? Has to be. Regional deployments. Okay, so yes, you had different maps there. Central Europe, Persian Gulf, and that was it. There we go. Weapons effectiveness charts. Here we go. And this is quite handy to refer to. So if you know what's out there, you know what weapons you can employ, and what their ranges are. And then your glossary. Just think. And some designer notes. So that's quite nice. It's good to have some words from the team, so you can see what they've built and that. And there we go. There we have it. It's over, guys. That was it. That was the last one. It's done. We never did find out what happened to the other piece of that, did we? So thank you very much for joining me on this journey of opening up various boxes. I haven't had to do any editing for scary things, so this has all been 100% proper reaction, and there's been nothing dodgy come out of these, so very boring, but a bit of a relief, to be honest. So that's it until I work out what I'm going to do next for videos. I suppose some gameplay content, maybe a documentary. If you can think of a documentary that you might like me to do. Previously, I've done one on the alarm missile, my favourite missile. It rocks. I'll put a link somewhere around about here. I don't know. I suppose here in a moment. Yeah, maybe have a bit of a see what I'm going to do next. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget, click on these things here, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra, bye-bye.